Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Brothers and sisters, Allah Azza wa Jalla has told us to pray. And I don't know if you realize that in a simple 2 rakats prayer, how many times Allah makes us say a simple phrase, which is Allahu Akbar. Now it's not Allahu Akbar, it's Allahu Akbar. Akbar. Make the emphasis on that Hamza. So when you say it, there is an emphasis on Allahu and then Akbar. But in the mind, we need to have something else going on there. What are we saying? What does this Allahu Akbar mean? It means that Allah is greater than. And we're stopping there. I know normally we say the meaning of it is Allah is the greatest. Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yes, it does mean that. But if you actually break it up and you look in Arabic, it means Akbaru min something. Means that Allah is greater than something. So what we're supposed to do is, when we say this phrase, we're supposed to think of all the things besides Allah. Whatever you can think of, you can take them one by one and you can put it in your mind that Allah Azza wa Jal is greater than that. So when you start in your salah and you're saying Allahu Akbar, any thoughts in your mind, you're supposed to think Allah is greater than my thoughts. Allah is greater than the child that I've got in the house and needs some looking after, but I need to do my salah and I might be slightly worried about the child. Well, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than that child. Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than the job that I've applied for. And the thought has come in my mind that will I get the job? When am I going to get the job? How soon will it be? How will they receive my letter? What will they think when they get my CV? Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than my CV. Allah is greater than my job application. Allah is greater than the whole job itself. You might have a proposal, you might even have something that you might be thinking about, someone that you want to get married to, or maybe later on you want to find someone. Again, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than your spouse. Allah is greater than your family members. Allah is greater than the whole household you've got, the household items that occupy you. And there are sometimes, people who get drawn into certain habits and certain things. Like for example, you've got youth that want to play games and quickly get back to the game so quickly. But then again, the prayer, well, do that quickly and then get to the games. And when you get to the games, well, the games can take over for a long time. But Allahu Akbar, again, Allah is greater than that. In fact, sometimes when you're surprised in your life or when you're talking to someone, just say Allahu Akbar. Why? Because Allah is greater than the person that you're spending time with, the conversation you're having, the people that you're maybe partying with, whatever you're doing is Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater than this. And this is a way of us keeping ourselves humble and with Allah. Now you think about it. All the times that you move in salah, so you're standing up, you're saying Allahu Akbar. You go to ruku', you're saying Allahu Akbar. Okay? Sami Allahu liman hamida. Then Allahu Akbar. Now what's happening there? When you go into ruku', you're saying Allah is greater than, and here you should be thinking, greater than me. Who in the world am I? Who in the world am I and my own thoughts and things that I have in my mind? Who in the world am I? So Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than me, and I'm going to my ruku', I'm thinking my head is low, and we're also thinking that my whole body is nothing. And when I'm saying Sami Allahu liman hamida, Rabbana wa lakal hamd, I'm going right into sujood. Again, it's another reminder that my nose will be on the ground, my forehead's on the ground. And Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than me, my whole life, my head, my brain, my body, my ears, my nose, my mouth, the major parts of my whole body. I put it on the ground and I say Allah Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater than all of this. Allah is greater than me. So there's a humbleness that's supposed to come inside. And that humbleness teaches us to try and be in a way that no matter where we are as Muslims, we recognize that Allah Azza wa Jal is the greatest, and He is greater than. Always remember that. Allah is greater than. And when you remember that, think, what is it that I'm comparing it with? Well, anything you compare it with, whatever it might be exams that are bothering you, well, it's a really good way of linking yourself to Allah. So in Salah, when you lose your concentration, when you say Allahu Akbar, what you're doing is you're saying, well, Allah is greater than this, so I should be thinking of Allah. I should be thinking of Allah. So you reconnect your mind with Allah. And in life, sometimes it happens that you're in a situation, you're being bothered by something, there's something that is worrying you, and you say again at this time, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Why? Allah is greater than this. And I should be, these problems should not just make me be swooped into them and my whole mind is occupied by them. No. Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than this, meaning that the cure is with Allah. The solution to all the problems is with Allah. So I think of Allah again and again, and each time I say Allahu Akbar, I reconnect my mind with Allah, that He's greater than this, and He's my ultimate one. And thinking of it like that, Allahu Akbar. Anyway, Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.